Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS for God too long. You don't want to know. I worked there a decade. I've been in private practice a long time. Today I'm going to talk about IRS tax debt relief. Very, very simple. As an agent, there was only three ways when I worked there. You closed cases, and it's the same right now. IRS closes all their cases the same way. In a very short time, I'm going to explain the process to you. IRS closes cases by looking at your financial statement. It's a 433-F or a 433, and when they look at that, they're either going to put your case into a currently non-collectible payment agreement, or they're going to go ahead and you're eligible for an offer and compromise. The key here for you is to know what your IRS financial statement does for you. So IRS is looking at really two things on your financial statement. They're looking at the value of your assets, see if you have anything you can give IRS, and then they're looking at your income and expenses, because what they want to know is how much they can get from you on a monthly basis. So what does IRS do? Well, there's one of two financial statements you usually give IRS. You can look them up, a 433A. God, I have filled out thousands of those, or a 433F, which is the shorter version of the financial statement. When an IRS agent looks at that, they're going to want you to document that. They're going to ask for your pay stub, or they want to find out what your income is. What are they dealing with? Do you have money to give them? Can you full pay? What is your plan of action? Then the IRS agent wants to know, what are your expenses? What IRS then wants to do is figure out, well, how are they going to close their case? And like I said, they're only going to close their case with an offer and compromise, a full payment, or maybe your currently non-collectible payment agreement, because you can't pay your back taxes. So if you need IRS tax debt relief, remember there's pretty much three programs. The offer and compromise, which you can settle your debt for pennies on a dollar, but you have to be careful. Not everyone. I used to teach the offer program. I've worked thousands of these cases. I only work larger cases, really over 100,000, but I just want you to know that's really important, because you have to understand what IRS is going to do with your financial statement when they get it. That's the key. And remember, there's one of three programs. God, I'm ready to sneeze. I'm not going to. That you fall. And remember, your financial statement holds the key to how IRS is going to work your case. Two things keep in mind. IRS wants all tax returns filed, number one, and they want to make sure your withholding or your estimate payments, if you're self-employed, are up to date. So anyway, I work larger cases, but remember, your financial statement you give them dictates what IRS is going to do to you. Make sure all your tax returns are filed. That's how IRS is going to work your case. Thank you for listening. You can give me a subscription. If you just very simply, if you want to make a 72 months payment plan, you can do that by yourself. Go to irs.gov and set up your own payment plan. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you.